Welcome to another video on my ESP32, which is an embedded device, Internet of Things, and can be connected to different devices like an LED via GPIO, buzzer, 7-segment display, a not connected event microphone, LCD, keypad, LDR, which is hidden here, and a servomotor. All written in this case AVRC, because I'm using the Arduino programming environment. That will change, by the way, and connected to an oscilloscope. Last time I have been busy with the keypad again, since all the rest works now. And the keypad has some mysterious stuff around it, because no matter what I seem to do, I don't get any visible answer on why it doesn't work the way it should. Maybe my algorithm really is not working, to put it nicely. Maybe the keypad is broken. In the meantime, I had taken the chance to read about the library I'm using for the keypad, which enlightened me to know that the rows are always 1 and the columns are being sent, but it doesn't explain the behavior, because why, if all is 1, then one column is 0, or one row is 0, and in this case one row is 0, being this one, it's always 0, which doesn't make sense. So that's one thing. But last time also the servomotor was, which is driven by pulse modulation, wasn't working at all. More to the fact that there was no pulse modulation at all. So I have now connected to 3.3 voltage, which is necessary for the motor. Also, well, this is pulse modulation, then this one is 3.3 volts, and these are for column 1 and column 4. Column 1, column 4. So, does everything work? Let's test. So, going to software. Right, other view then. Arduino IDE serial monitor to monitor everything from USB 2, which happens to be the ESP and other things, and an oscilloscope, which is set to pulse width modulation for the upper, for the top line, and the rest is supposed to give values. This value shows 3. Actually, that's a bit odd, because it shows less than 3 volts, which is not good. So that is something I did not expect. That is something I need to investigate. Why is it with 5 volts? Oh, and now it jumps up to 3.3. So if I just do a little reset, and then it looks like it is better. Okay. So, or is it? No, it falls back as far as I can see. Anyway, the only way I can test it is by actually uploading it, because for using IDE, it is volatile memory. I can only use random access memory, which is volatile memory. Power off is gone. If I want to use, for example, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, then I have to use a very different environment to program it. And that will be later. But for now, uploading. If that's all right, then I will soon see, hopefully, the motor move. I will see some pulse modulation here. That is one thing. Well, it works. This has gone to 0. That is good. LCD is working very nicely. I can move the lamp so you might see things a bit better, but I doubt. Yeah, you can see it. LCD start. Motor. Yeah, I have to adjust the time base. That is it. Alright. So pulse modulation is alright, I think. Buzzer. 7-segment display right here. And then things start again. Then waiting for the motor to start again. Then I know if the pulse modulation is good. Yeah, it is good. That is exactly what I want the signal to show. LDR value is good. But this is not good. See, row 4 is 0, but the others are also 1. So that is not good at all. I need once again to check on the values here. So I'm reading a key. Then I print it using pre-while as text. Pre-while gives nothing. Then while a key is no key, and it reads everything 0. Now recently I changed the setup. I set input to output, output to input. This should actually be, I think, input. So let me change that again. Although I don't quite get it, because if all the GPIOs to which it is connected, to which the keypad is connected, are input, the library cannot possibly set the lines for output. And the information is that GPIOs 26, 32, 33 and 35 are are connected to the rows. Yeah. If the row is set to 1, that means it is output, not input. But let me see if changing this changes also the way it was. Let's just see. This is what it used to be. And still the motor doesn't do anything. But as far as I can tell, it is on 2 volts. And that is really too low. then it won't do a thing. But why is it too low? That is a big question. See, the volts jumping up and down then. That is not very nice. And I also notice right here that I should improve this connection, because now I have only one ground. I don't have a ground connected. Right, that is a problem right now. Now the ground is connected again. But still, okay, let me also connect the ground here. And things just don't match up. And here it is still all ones, which is not correct. How come? And then I suddenly noticed that the motor actually was working. So and that was just before I started recording this part. So I hope to see it happen again. And I didn't change anything with the voltage. Focused as I was on the keypad. Yep, there the motor goes. Alright, it works. Although erratic, but I can leave that for now behind me. What I can't do with the keypad. So it's all defined as an input. This caused bad results. So why is everything now suddenly as 1 defined while I'm not touching anything? That will bother me. Oh wait, I need to see what I'm doing. Read key is no key again. So this should certainly be read. That is the top left key, whichever it is, either 0 or nothing. I should actually upload again to get the LCD back to work, but I don't care right now. And I'm pressing the keypad out of its hold, which is not very good. Yeah. And somehow I know that this is not going to work out. I am moving one probe and that will be then this one. So I can measure, or could measure, should be able to measure the value of the key, but that is not working. So I will have to find out in another way, but how? That's the big question. What next? That's a very good question. Finding out how to program the rest. Setting up an entirely new system. I already started doing that, that didn't work out at first. So let's go there. Let's try to leave the Arduino stuff, and that probably has as a consequence that I have to reprogram everything, because this is entirely the way an Arduino is programmed. But in this way I can't access Ethernet, I can't access Wi-Fi, I can't access Bluetooth and more nice stuff. And it also has dual core, which means it has two CPUs, and right now I don't think I can utilize that now. So let's try to figure that one out. Alright, while all this is still running, I made some preparations to go to the ESP-IDF environment. Now this is source code I will leave for now, for this moment. Thing is that I have now a sub directory which is ESP-IDF. ESP is for the ESP32, and then some names that don't matter. Point is that in here I had to download a library from the manufacturer of the ESP, and from there, or also I had to download something else, which had to do with both a magazine prepared project and some more stuff. Now the point is, if I now go back, there are make files and the main C. That main C is source code I can compile, and then I have what I showed before. So I did not write this, but what is what stands out is that they use FreeRTOS, real-time operating system. It also takes GPIO.h. It takes Flash. So this is not volatile. This will not go into random access memory. It takes also TCP/IP, which is networking. And yes, this is Wi-Fi. Did I try this? Not yet. So I'm going to quit. Say just make. I do not know what to expect. No targets, etc. I will see whatever I can do here. Does this have a make? Yes, this has a make file. No route to make target, and that is entering kconfig. Okay, I need to make more steps, and this is again trial and error. Go with the flow. finding out what's wrong, what cannot be done, etc. It says flex command not found. That is typical. So this is embarking on a whole new situation. Leaving the keypad for now. I'm glad that this is working, the LED is working, buzzer is working, as you can hear. The segment display is kind of working, because I still do not understand why this lower segment does not work with the 3 and yet it does work with other, like here with the 6. Something I don't get, but I'm okay with it. Event microphone, too few GPIOs available to get this working. Well, and this is not working correctly because I had to correct this ground, and I actually should replace this with an actual wire. I have wires around, so I should do that. The LDR is still functioning. No, it's not. It's now 0 volts. Okay, so be it. Anyway, ready to embark on a whole new thing, and it would be nice if I could make this with everything that I've written here, and it has to be completely rewritten into standard C from AVRC, and then I will have to see if things still work. So that's going to be exciting. Alright, I have now taken the source code and changed a bit to use with a digital analog converter. The rest I have taken out, commented out, and added a DAC. I have not really attached something to the digital analog converter that I know, but at least it's an example. So if I do anything to my liking, then it will be like this. So this is slightly more to my idea. Save and quit, and then the idea is to say make menu config, which is very familiar for those that actually adapt kernels, Linux kernels. And even now flex command is not found. So the question is, why is that not found? Am I doing it the wrong way? So let me try to see first, is it installed already? What is flex anyway? No flex, okay. Because there's nothing there, it says. Then should what is flex anyway? And it says, oh, there actually exists something called flex. Okay. Install. This is for each time different, by the way. If you have a system that already has flex installed, there's no need to do it, but in my case it turns out to be necessary. Problem is now that I have for some reason a very low download speed. No clue why. Yeah, I'm on DSL, but that should often my downloads go very fast. So this doesn't mean anything at all. This goes by. This still works, by the way, because it is still running from random access memory. Now it's gone, it's done. So let's do it again. Bison. Okay, I have to install quite a few things, I'm afraid. And then the chance is that there will be even more things to download. So let's do that off screen while time permits. And that time will be very short, I think. And then I have it working. So this is very similar to what you may expect when configuring a Linux kernel. And in this case, what do you need? According to information, I need a serial flasher configuration, which already tells me that this is not correct because it is a default serial port and the ISP is, according to this information, on USB 2. That means that this has to be set to USB 2. Baud rate is same. DIO, I think that is the same as well. Oh, it's QIO. I am not quite sure what to do with this. I leave it at this for now. 40 megahertz. Is that the same? 4 megahertz. No, megahertz I'm talking about. 80. Okay. So this should be 80 then. Flash size 4 MB. We'll take 4 MB. And I think that's it then. And monitor baud rate, I don't mind. Yeah. Reset after flashing, always wise. So now I have to save this into SDK config. Yes. Exit. And exit. And yet another exit. And that's it. And start make to start to build. Since I'm absolutely not sure how long this will take, I will leave it for next time. I think that would be wisest. In my experience, well, this is not the same as a kernel, and the kernel build can be very long. So, well, I can do it anyway and see whatever happens. Some cloning to do. And then I would have, okay, oh really, command not found. That is typical because it is there. So that means that my path is probably not correct, which I will have to find out. But I'm at the end of this episode. So To be continued. Like I said, this is the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. With a keypad that still doesn't respond. Hopefully in my current setting, the new way that I've set, it will work, who knows. I'm glad servomotor works anyway. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please be so kind to show your appreciation for this video and my whole channel by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired, which is banking. More information via my website. You can also choose to become a patron, and depending on the pledge, may have your name mentioned. More information about my website, URL, etc., social media names, please see under this video. To be continued, obviously. Have a nice day and bye bye.